I knew you would come.
Wait, you are Ricketts?
My, how you have grown.
Father? But why?
No doubt you feel hatred towards me, your
What?
father.
Why are you the chosen one of darkness? I don't understand. And why the hell did you run away in the first
only way to
place?
solve the mystery of true purification. I never, even for a moment, forgot about you and your mother.
Still, why did you run away?
Good and evil. Throughout history, we have continued to deny the existence of darkness. But where there is light, there is always darkness. Balance is a part of nature. Only by our hands can the two parts be made whole again. Such
Wait,
is the
so
task
they were
imparted
split?
upon us by Elram.
No, it wasn't. At least no one told
Do you
us that. We
still
got a
remember
lot
that
of
melody I taught
backstory
you?
that was really unimportant, but something as important as that was never told to us. Or did we just miss it? I know I didn't talk to the NPCs, but even from my memory, I can't remember any
Now
of
is the
these
time.
people saying something
We
like
must
that.
play it together, my son. The symphony of light and
Not even the
darkness.
Gravekeeper.
The requiem of souls.
When the four divine barriers are dispelled, the power of light and darkness shall usher in the time of gathering. Kumari and Kaya, the guardian deities of light and darkness, shall be released by the twin dragons of Kemu. The chosen ones of light and darkness shall meet, and only then will the accursed ones be granted repose. And man shall obtain yet another fruit of knowledge, but it shall bear the seeds of responsibility.
So with that, we did not only save our village, but also this world. Even though we weren't really trying to do that, but well, it works for me. Better doing more than we actually wanted to, than not doing our job at all, I guess. But yeah, now that the game is over, I guess it would be a good time to do my ranking as usual. So, what do I think of this game? Well, let's start with the story. Well, what to say about this story? Well, first thing is, you do get to know some backstory of this world and some other random stuff, but I don't know. I usually don't dislike lore or anything like that, but in this game it just always feels like, well, why are we told this? Does this have any importance to the plot or anything? And whenever I talk to the Gravekeeper, well, besides being distracted by his voice, I never feel like I gain any important knowledge. And this happens, well, actually, okay, the Gravekeeper is the only person telling us anything even slightly important. So yeah, and the story overall, I don't want to say I don't know what is going on, because, well, you can follow the plot just fine, I guess, but still, it's not a plot where I think, wow, we've done this and that, and I don't know, it's just, yeah, we saved the village and by accident the world, I guess, and, wait, is the credit scene already? I didn't even get over the plot. Yeah. So yeah, and the other NPCs besides the Gravekeeper, well, they're not that great either. Either they're boring or just hostile towards us. So yeah, they're not the greatest NPCs either. Music, well, the voice acting is definitely fun to listen to say the least. But the rest of the music, while it's not bad, it's quite forgettable actually. The graphics, well, they're okay. Nothing special for the time, but nothing really that bad either. And the monster design is really great as well, so I really like that one. And I just remembered that I forgot to give the points. Well, story gets 6.5 out of 10. Music as well as 6.5 out of 10. The graphics is 7.5 out of 10. The gameplay, I really like this game's gameplay. I like the fighting system. I like what they did with the merging system, although they could have tweaked it a little with, especially with the abilities. How you always, if there are different abilities at the same slot from the different parents, then it's a little tricky to get the abilities you want without possibly decreasing the stats to something you don't like. So yeah, that could have been tweaked a little maybe. And the gameplay could have needed some variety, especially in the dungeon design. I mean, the last 3 dungeons were just recolors of the first 3 dungeons, so yeah. Well, it did work with the story, but still. But yeah, I still give the gameplay a 9.0 out of 10, and the replayability is very high. After all, you have so many possibilities to set up your creatures, with having 4 elements and being able to combine them. But since you only have 3 spots for your minions, you have to do some fusing and combining elements in order to, well, have all the elements you require. So yeah, replayability is very high. So yeah, that was Jade Cocoon. However, if you have beaten the game, it is not quite over yet, and I would like to return to the main menu, but apparently I cannot without resetting the PlayStation. Okay. Once you have beaten the game, you get the, well, after game content. For that, well, basically you can do some more dungeon crawling. That's pretty much all you can do. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna show you that in a bonus episode at a later date. But for now, this was all for this Let's Play, as well as for me. And I guess I'll see you at my next Let's Play. So until then, farewell for now.